Hey, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome to day 2, a new episode of the FIFA 21 Ultimate Team Road to Glory, episode number 79 on this fine Tuesday. Hope you're all doing well and having a great week so far. Today's episode is going to be like the last part of Foot Champs and then the beginning of what is probably going to be something new. You know, we're going to probably move on a little bit from what we've been using. So, if you do enjoy, do me a huge favor and hit me with a thumbs up, all right? 5,000 likes is your goal. Let's make it happen. It's nearly Christmas. Give me some little early Christmas presents. That would be awesome. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. I thank you very much for doing that. Now, getting on into the episode then, you're aware of how cool the team looks right now. You know, making use of our super link from Seedorf to get Gravenberch and Memphis Depay on chemistry in the team. Really nice players to be using. Going to start the episode off by hitting level 20, which gives us a rare Electrum players pack. These are also... these are always fairly decent, I find. I quite like a rare Electrum. Is it going to be boards or a walkout, though? Well, we are... I'm not going to get a walkout, but it does look like we're getting some boards. So, we're going to get ourselves Brazilian centre-back from Manchester City. That's going to be an 84 overall Fernandinho. And as fodder goes, it's a decent little fodder card. I'll take it. I'll take that right into my club. That would be lovely. Right, and what else do we get? A little 83 Vela, 82 Maguire. We actually do get the regular version of Gravenberch as well, the silver. That's how much they've improved him for his Foundations card. And then we head on into Foot Champs. So, for context, where are we? We're like 11 and 6, I think, right now. And going on into our first game on Old Gen, don't forget, because it's easier. That's as simple as I can put it, really. We come up against Player of the Month João Felix, Inform Mahrez and Inform Renato Sanchez. I am a little bit worried, but we are up against Max's RTG. So if that is an RTG, GG's to you, bro, because that is a nice few players you've got in your squad there. We do go 1-0 up. It is Rashford doing Rashford things, scoring a nice clinical goal, and then we get given a penalty. You know, we've got that ball juggled up in the air, and he does wipe me out in the box. Neymar's going to step up, and he slots it top corner. I had such a big circle that I had to make sure I timed that one green to make sure it actually landed within the little circle, which is, yeah, you know, obviously ideal. So we're 2-0 up at half-time. Kind of bossing this one. Things actually felt really good. This is the first time I've played any FIFA on a Sunday for a few weeks. Normally I've been getting up to my 14 wins on a Saturday evening and then having Sunday off with my family. But because yesterday went so bad or was so difficult, so many extra time and penalty shootouts and losses, and I don't know, it was just a really bad midsection for the RTG this week. We actually didn't get to the required win, so I had to work on Sunday as well, which is fine, but, you know, it is what it is. So this guy ends up coming back against me. I don't know how, because we bossed it so much in the first half, but I'm guessing that it's just like the team press, constant pressure type thing really got the best of me. But another game of mine is going to extra time. I can't believe it. It's got to be a world record for me this weekend, that's for sure. Now, Neymar in extra time finds his way into the box. I hit a rainbow flick and then score that lovely volley. Sometimes defenses are just the easiest way to beat them are to just go over the top. That's what I found anyway. And then Rashford, I don't know how that ball went through, but it was a sublime pass and a solid little finish. And we end up getting a 5-3 win. We really should have just won that one in 90 minutes, if I'm honest. But, I mean, look at how many shots I had. But, yeah, I've got to be, one, better on the defensive. I've got to make sure I shore these games, see these games out. And then I've got to take as many chances as possible because it shows people can definitely come back against you. This is a nice team as well, very meta. The guy obviously knows what he's doing. Got some nice players in that squad, and Martial is there to hit home. I don't know why. When I used Martial, I hated him. I just couldn't get on with the Frenchman. And then every time I come up against him, he is like my kryptonite. But anyway, Neymar finding his way into the box. Yeah, the amount of goals I've scored that just look exactly like that. You guys must be... I hope you guys are trying that technique because it really does work. But Rashford ends up getting inside, hitting the rainbow flick, and then volleying across the goalkeeper there. Again, I didn't know if that ball would go in. I think it would get AI blocked if I didn't hit a rainbow flick. That's why I constantly do them. I know my goals are starting to look very similar, but I mean, I think I even rainbow flick for this goal as well. Neymar, look at that. I mean, like, maybe I could have just taken one more touch and shot, but the defenders seem to really struggle against that particular skill move. But anyway, we're 3-1 up. We turn this game around nicely. Neymar with a lovely bridge, and it cuts inside and hits him with a whippy finesse. Nice goal there from the Brazilian. And actually, this guy hits me with a lovely bridge, gets through with Ousmane Dembele, and I don't really know what to do. I end up like moving the goalkeeper around and stuff. But hey, we can get him back for scoring against us. I don't like to see that, because Depay ends up getting past, knocking it through to Alessandrini to hit one of those lovely rainbow flick scorpions. And what's better than one rainbow flick scorpion? It would probably be to hit 2 of them in 2 FIFA minutes. Oh, Memphis Depay. Guys, yeah, I mean, 5 of the 6 goals from that particular game came from me doing some sort of rainbow flick. The first 3 goals were rainbow flick volleys. The last 2 goals were, I mean, that was so fortunate. How did I get through there? How did that ball bounce back to me? But yeah, it was just, I think the guy had kind of given up, and we hit him with the, we'll call it the classic lasty, because I've done it more than any YouTuber I see out there, because they all did it once and thought it was a gimmick, and I just keep doing it as a cool shot type. But anyway, we move on into the next game. This could be it for 14 wins, by the way. This could be our last game of the episode. We come up against a, like, I don't know, it was like a very underpowered team compared to what you would think you would come up against right now. But a couple of directional nutmegs and then a rainbow flick volley from Neymar. I was feeling like some sort of skill god on this day. I don't know what it was, but yeah, we were obviously feeling all right on the sticks. At least I felt that way. Anyway, the game felt very nice and stuff. Absolutely no complaints about the servers this weekend, by the way. All of my games felt fine on both consoles. Yeah, it's just obviously a little bit different playing the different versions of the game, because you're a couple of patches behind on this one. No, ahead. A couple of patches ahead on this one. Yet the gameplay is a little bit smoother, I would say, on next gen. Some people were saying, wait, what? How on earth has somebody just hit lasty with a lasty? Yeah, I get rainbow flick volleyed. So it happens against me as well, don't you worry. Not so often, not too many people tend to do it, but yeah, I did concede to it, and it shows you that you just can't defend it, right? And then I concede a penalty, and I go from, was I 2-0 up, or was it 1-1? I think it was 1-1, wasn't it? So, yeah, I end up going into halftime 3-2 down against this team, which, I don't know, maybe I was feeling a little bit overconfident against, because I see that my team has got a lot more special cards and genuinely is a lot more meta. But Neymar plays a beautiful ball through to Memphis Depay, who scores a little cheeky chip there to actually make it 3-3. But in the 87th minute, I swear there's been more late goals than ever in this weekend league. He does end up getting through here with, who is it? Zakaria knocks it into a substitute, Gabriel Jesus, who hits me with the telephone. That's a basic chem style on him as well. Damn it, man. So we end up coming away 4-3 losers. We end up getting defeated in that game. So we can't just, I couldn't just wake up on Sunday, play 3 games, have my 14 wins, and we'd be done with it. We had to take a loss along the way, didn't we? And then we come up against Mbappe, De Bruyne, Inform Ben Yedder, that defense of nightmares that everyone seems to have, and a little red Carrasco, which I would have really liked to have gotten, because he's a player that actually interests me. We do have the Inform version of him, which I'd actually quite like to give a go. Anyway, we go 1-0 down, and I could just tell that this guy was, I don't know if he was like an elite player or anything, but he was way better than me, and he was good at like, what are they, like body feints and stuff, and when people are like that, and oh, I just lose my head. So I just quit at 2-0. I wasn't in the mood for that one at that point in time. I really didn't want things to start getting difficult. I just wanted to get my final win and get out of there. And normally I feel like I'm in a bit of a rush when I'm on 13 wins. So sometimes I'll just quit and hope for an easier opponent. So yeah, that's the second game we've quit this weekend. It's going to affect our rival scores, but you know what? It's not all about ultimate packs, is it, at the end of the day? Maybe one day we'll get them. But this time the rainbow flick comes from Seedorf. He scores another goal for us in the club, but I think I get kick-offed pretty much straight away. This guy had a very fast squad, at least a very fast attacking line, and this Bebu card ends up scoring against me. Sané then works his way into the box. It falls so perfectly for Goretzka, who, to be fair, turns me nicely. I don't know. Goretzka sometimes felt like a bit of a truck when I was using him. So how's he managed to turn with agility like that one? Who knows? Anyway, it falls to Goretzka again. I go 3-1 down. And at this point, I'm like, all right, something's going on here. And I'm getting long celebrated against. Someone sort this out because I want to win this game and get on with the rest of my day. I want to watch George Russell in the Grand Prix, which unfortunately didn't go our way. But yeah, anyway, Gravenberch knocks it into Memphis Depay. So just before halftime, we do get a goal back. So at least we're not going in 2 goals down. I feel like from here, we can come back. Because I think it was like 2 average players coming up against each other. It could go either way. And I think we out-team him, so we should be all right as long as we fix up in the second half. Oh, wait, no, Tom's going to go 2 goals down again. Oh, dear. How long is it going to be until I get my 14th win? And he hits me with the freaking long dance celebration again. So I'm like, all right, if I score, I'm going to have to hit him with my little celebration. I don't want to do an impression of it because you guys will just screenshot it or something. But we end up hitting with a rainbow flick volley. I mean, or just a flick up volley from Neymar there to get back to 4-3. Alessandrini, the super sub of dreams, is on, and he's ended up just passing it across to Usman, to Atal. The 3 subs working together to get me up to 4-4. And there's the little cheeky celebration that we're going to hit him with. And yeah, I mean, if that wasn't enough, we've scored 2 goals in like 5 FIFA minutes, and then we end up getting through here with Alessandrini, knocking it into Atal to turn this game around and go 5-4 up. Now that felt good. That felt really good. And I think Usman knocks it through to Neymar. Neymar plays it through. Alessandrini is going to be clear through on goal here. What's he going to do? He's going to bang it near post. 2 goals up, 10 minutes to go. I am winning this game and getting 14 wins. Well, that's what I thought. Until he then decides to go ahead and push forward. Oh, no. Is this happening? Is this really happening? Bebu knocks it into Adeyemi, which is the silver star. I got scored against by a silver player. But I still managed to see the game out. Excuse me. 165. And that is all she wrote. I did finally get up to my gold 3 OP. 14-8, I think it was. Not the best weekend for me, that's for sure. A really, really stressful one, especially in that midsection. But yeah, we've got up to gold 3, which is what I aimed to get to. So I felt fairly happy. It felt nice to be able to relax a little bit after that. Well, then just get cracking with some editing, right? Because you guys wanted a double upload on Sunday and all sorts. So, yeah. Anyway, you can see roughly where we're at in terms of some of our objectives and milestones. We're going to have an ultimate pack coming in for Foot Champs in like a few weeks. Probably 3 weeks or so. 2 or 3 weeks, something like that. Yeah, once we get up to 200 games played with goals scored or something like that, we'll get there. It'll be like 2 or 3 weeks down the line and we end up having a nice ultimate pack, which might be quite cool for Christmas, New Year, something like that. 240 goals for Neymar. He's quite good. I will say that. And then 17 goals, 18 assists in 20-something games there for Memphis Depay, all in champs or rivals or whatever. So I've been really pleased with him as a central cam. He's knocked it out of the park this weekend. Very, very good player. I don't know if he's still out. If he is, I rate him. I recommend him. I think he's good. And then Alessandrini. Considering he plays like from the 65th, 70th minute onwards, got like 20 goal contributions or something. He's insane. This card is insane. I love it a lot. But anyway, now comes that point. So I put out on Twitter that I didn't really have an enjoyable weekend league. And I asked people, how would you feel about maybe me selling Neymar and Rashford and moving on to something a little bit different for a while? Maybe the team we build wouldn't be as meta because it can't get much more meta than Rashford and Neymar. They are sublime on this game. And people were super responsive to the idea of maybe us like switching things up a little bit. So it is... I don't really want to sell Neymar, but we've listed him up, right? And list him up for 685. Massive, massive losses on him. The market did take a massive dive, but it did that for everyone as well, right? So yeah, it is what it is. So Neymar's actually up on the market. Will he sell or will he still be here for tomorrow's episode? I guess you'll have to tune in to find out. And also, I just checked up on Rashford's price to see what he was going for. And he was about like just over 140. Yeah, like 141, 142. Feel like we could get... What do I list him for? Do I list him for 142 or 141? We'll see. I'm about to do it right now. What do we end up going for? We end up going for 142. And yeah, he's probably going to sell at that price. And again, I guess you'll find out tomorrow whether or not either of them sell. If either of them do sell, we're going to be set on pretty good coins, which might actually tempt me into a particular SBC that I have been interested in. We shall say. But yeah, that is going to wrap things up for the episode, ladies and gentlemen. Neymar is officially on the market. So is Rashford. If they both don't sell, I'm going to keep them forever. Okay, deal. Lovely. Right. So if you wouldn't mind doing me a favor of hitting the thumbs up button, that would be amazing. 5,000 likes is your target. And I'll do the João Felix SBC. And then, of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well if you are new around here. I thank you for that. And come and follow me on Twitter and Instagram. The link is down below, or the links are down below. Why not come follow me, right? See what I'm getting up to on social media and stuff. That's going to be the end of the episode. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys are all staying well, staying safe and healthy, all of that good stuff. I'll catch you tomorrow for another episode. Peace.